Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. The pistol brace rule. We're talking about it again. This video today was actually supposed to be about AR-15 optics. LPVO with an offset red dot versus Neotech and magnifier combo. But something big happened in the whole pistol brace thing in all these cases, specifically Brito versus the ATF. And because we've been following this on this channel all along, I felt like I had to bring it to you guys. So make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to tell you what happened because it's what we've been looking for all along.
The court grants the motion and stays the rule in its entirety. Nationwide pistol brace injunction granted by the Northern District Court of Texas in the case of Brito versus ATF.
So that little clip was from Tom Grieve. And if you have not followed his channel or if you don't know about it, I recommend that you do. He is an actual attorney that works in the 2A space. I'm not. I'm just a guy on the internet that likes to shoot a lot. But I have been following this pistol brace thing very closely. I know a lot of you guys have been following it with me, and I recommend that you follow his channel if you want to get the full legal breakdown. That's where I got this information from that I'm going to bring you guys today. But in case you aren't subscribed to Tom's channel, I wanted to let you guys know what's going on. As you probably are aware, there's been different injunctions, FPC, GOA, Second Amendment Foundation, and everybody was kind of bummed, especially if they weren't members of one of those organizations, that there wasn't a nationwide injunction. And for all these months, people have been unsure of whether they can legally, possess pistol braces, have them on their firearms, go shooting at ranges with them if they were going to get in trouble. All the companies that make shorter barreled ARs stopped selling ARs with pistol braces. If they had less than a 16-inch barrel, all of them have been coming with a smooth buffer tube for months, which is just stupid, in my opinion. I ended up SBRing a bunch of guns after waiting this thing out for a long time because I like to shoot my guns and I like to shoulder my guns. But that's not the point of this video. The point is, in the case of Brito versus the ATF, the pistol brace rule is basically dead. Now, I'm sure that there probably will be an appeal, but at the moment, literally the rule is stayed in its entirety. As far as what I've seen and what I could tell from an actual Second Amendment lawyer, and that there is now an immediate nationwide injunction, which only makes sense. Why? It didn't really make any sense for pistol braces to be perfectly fine for certain groups of people. If you paid money to Gun Owners of America, Firearms Policy Coalition, Second Amendment Foundation, these different organizations, but people that weren't members were felons if they had these, that's a huge disparity in rights, and things shouldn't be that way. Now, do I think that you should support these companies anyway? Yeah, they're out there doing good work on our behalf to, get our rights back. So it's a good thing to support them. I am a member of Gun Owners of America, but you shouldn't have to be in order to have your rights. Well, now you no longer have to be. And they won this injunction on multiple levels. From what I could tell, the Administrative Procedures Act, which has been kind of a big thing in a lot of these cases, the fact that the actual final rule wasn't a logical outgrowth of the initial, the Form 4999 and what they initially said that the rule was going to be and what everybody commented on and all that. They violated the APA, or the Administrative Procedures Act. But one of the great things about this case, specifically in this Brito versus ATF case, is that it sounds like they got this injunction on multiple levels, one of them being the common use test. And this is something I've talked about a lot because it only made sense to me that pistol braces and pistol braced firearms would be considered to be in common use because they're estimated between 10 to 40 million of them out there, even by the ATF's own estimate of between 3 to 7 million. That's a lot more than the hundreds of thousands of stun guns that were considered in common use, or even the 20,000 AR-15s that have been considered in the courts to be in common use. There are tens of thousands of pistol braces and pistol braced firearms owned and used by lawful citizens out there. Is that not common use? Well, apparently this judge decided that it is. And that is a great thing. So, as far as I know, and like I said, I'm not a lawyer, I definitely refer you to Tom Greaves' channel. He is a lawyer, and he gets really in depth on all the actual like legal details of this. It's not really what I do here. I just want to let you guys know how it affects you. If you've buried your pistol braces in the backyard, I think you can go dig them out and put them back on your guns. From what I can tell, there is an immediate nationwide injunction. That means that everyone, whether members of these gun rights organizations or not, can now legally possess and use their pistol braces and their pistol braced firearms. And that is great news. I don't want to make this video too long. The video that was meant to be today, like I said, is about optics setups on your AR-15s. That video is going to get postponed to Sunday. I was just getting ready to record the rest of it and get the editing done when I found out this news. And I wanted to bring it to you guys as quickly as I could. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please share this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about all this. This has been going on for months. I felt like months and months ago that something like this should have happened. Honestly, that the rule should have just been dead on arrival. But we've been dealing with it for a long time. Although I don't think that anybody has been charged with a crime for having or using a pistol brace during this time. Still, it's something that a lot of people have had to worry about. I know a lot of people stopped worrying about it long ago. A lot of people just didn't comply. Good on you. But this is where we're at now, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. From Sawtooth Tactical, stay strapped or get clapped.